Hi, my name's Jock and I'm from the Success Coach team. Today I'm going to show you around Blackboard. Now I'm not going to cover everything tonight because we're at the beginning, but you will leave this little section knowing how to log in, get your classes and access support. If you don't go away learning those things, please put your questions in the chat and I'll be here to answer any questions you have. So let's start, shall we? As a new student, the single most important thing you need to be able to do is get to a class. For online students, that means you need to be able to navigate Blackboard. For future reference, so I don't confuse you, we use the words Blackboard and Learning Portal interchangeably. They are the same thing, okay? It just depends on who you speak to, really. Now, before I get going, I want to let you know that you can access this link to your virtual orientation after the event tonight. This means you can come back to this tour over and over again, especially if you like the sound of my voice. No, really, if you need a little bit more guidance or help, you can return to this recording. So stay with me right now as we go on tour of your Blackboard portal. Okay, we're here on the Student Hub. As Georgie showed you, you'll use the Hub for all sorts of things. From the home page, we simply click on Blackboard. That's that little highlighted section there. This takes you to your CAS login page, which gives you the access. Okay, so the most important thing now is to bookmark this page right now. That means you go up to this little star and put it in your bookmarks bar, okay? Straight into your bookmarks bar. Done. Okay, so it's there for you to find easily and quickly. So now we'll just log in. Feel free to write comments about how slow I am at typing. I only use 2 fingers, and also, just for future reference, if you tick that little box there that says remember me next time, you'll never have to remember your password again. But I would write your password down. So if you click on login, it takes you to your Blackboard page. Now, first up, your landing page may have a slightly different picture to this. Don't worry, it's branded according to your college. Let's check this place out, yeah? On the home page, you can see the middle section. This is for announcements and important stuff. This is where we'll tell you really important news, so make sure you keep an eye out for this message. On the right, you can see the links that will navigate you around your student environment. So on the top right-hand side, you can see the study resources in Blackboard. This is a great place to find out lots of information and support. It's got academic skills, it's got a new student community, and it's got how to use Blackboard section. This is a great help for new students. Now below that, on the right-hand side, you can see the study resources that are outside of Blackboard. There's the library page, the student portal, the student hub, the learning support hub, the careers connect, and lynda.com. Now below that is the My Torrens tab, which is where you find your personal accounts, your payments, your timetables, and of course, those very important results. Now, the next part we're going to look at is all the way back over on this left-hand side, and it's the class part, one of your many classes. When you look at the left-hand side, this is where all the important links are to your classes. The top part, which is colored in blue, this part here, it looks very, very confusing. But let me just explain a few things about it. The 18 is the year. The OL is online. The CDC 100A is your class name. That might be different depending on what class you're looking at. The next part is the trimester. This is trimester 2, and it's a tutorial, hence by T. And then the next important part is that little number over there. This little number sequence stands for your class page. So if you've got a problem and you're phoning up for help, that's a very important number to use because the person there who can help you will know exactly what class you're in. There's a whole bunch of stuff down here. So let's click on that page to show you. All right, so there's a whole bunch of stuff down here. Let's start with the subject overview. Now the subject overview for this class has a number of parts to it. Over here on the right-hand side is the download subject outline. It's all very, very broad information that you may need now or later. Now the next important part that you should be looking at is the announcements. So if I click on the announcements, it shows you all of the important information that your lecturer is sharing with you. Announcements are really important for you guys because you're online students. It's where all the information is sent to you and it's where instructions are shared. The next part that I'd like to show you is the My Class Messages. Now, My Class Messages contain personal messages between you and the people in your class, including your lecturer. It's not a public forum. This is the primary way many of your lecturers will interact with you. So, to send a message, you click on Create Message, and it gives you a whole bunch of stuff like the recipient sections and the CCs and all of that type of thing. So to send a message, simply click on the to, and you'll see all your classmates and your lecturers. You'll know they're your lecturers because they will have Lecturer Plus. Now, all you do is you select the person you want to talk to, click on the arrow to flick them across, and then you can just email them to your heart's content. It also gives you the ability to attach things like PDFs or videos or anything else you want to attach. The next section is the discussion forum. This is a critical part of your participation in your class. It's a place where you can help your peers. They're the other students, by the way, and they can also help you. And for some courses, this is where you will join class activities. As it suggests, you can discuss things and you can create and follow threads of information. So the next section is the Collaborate live conferencing part. So Collaborate is basically your live class. This is where you'll have your presentations delivered to you. Videos and group work can be done here as well. It's a scheduled session, and you can also find previous recordings of classes that you've had in the past. So if you miss a class, the recordings are always going to be there. The other important part is the assessments. This is the tab that is the single point of truth, what you need to do and by when. Now, as a success coach, my advice to you is to put your assessment dates into your calendar, whether it's digital, handwritten, or even scrawled on a wall. You have to know when your assessments are due so that you can plan and manage your time. Okay, remember that. This is a very important part. Write down when your assessments are due. Okay, the next section that I'd like to show you is the modules section. There's various modules, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, each module is 2 weeks in length. So module 1 will be 1.1 and 1.2. That's week 1 and week 2. This is for your individual classes. Now, even though I've shown you lots of things that you can do on Blackboard, what I'd like you to do now and in the future is to just explore these module sections, all right? Get the feel of them, get the hang of them, and look at the great stuff that you're about to do. It's really exciting to look at the videos, and it's exciting to see what's in store. Now, the last important part of this section that I'd like to talk to you about is Studiosity. Now, Studiosity is a free resource for students who may need a little bit of help with their writing. Essay writing, report writing, or even if you're writing for a blog. You can upload your work and somebody will have a look at it, give you comments, and give you advice or support. It's a great place to go for that instant help. It's open 24/7, so get on there and get help if you require it. Okay, that's a lot of information that I've given you. If you've logged in and you know how to access your subjects, you're on the right track. Finally, let me show you another important place for you to look at, and that's the Help tab. It's up here on the ribbon. Depending on your inquiry, you'll need to choose either if it's administration, you can choose that tab, or if it's a learning portal that you need help with. Let's click on the learning portal part. And here you can see all of the help that is available to you and Blackboard. Now, during working hours, we'd like you to click on the Looking for Help on Campus tab. But if it's out of hours, you can call up the available 24/7, you can click to chat, and you can click here to create a case, just in case you're having a lot of difficulties. Okay, let's go back to the home page. And let's just recap what we've learned. The most important thing to get out of this is around here is your My Class page. That's where all the information for your classes are kept. Now, the other important thing to remember is you can't break it. Click on everything you can. You might get completely lost. Go back to the home page and you're back at the home section again. Now, one important thing that we've added for all new students is this little bit at the top. It says Student Resources. Click on that if you need any more information. There's a new student community page, and there's the Learning with Technology page. So if you're new to online learning, this is a great site for you to work out what it is that you should and shouldn't be doing. Okay, my name's Jock. It's been really great fun having you here explaining Blackboard to you. Remember, if you've got any problems, just ask for help. See you later.